FC26 gameplay review. One of those games that I've always played. Not the best player in the world, but not terrible at the game. I generally, this year, I've been getting around about 11, 12 wins on weekend league, usually. Not too bad, not amazing. But recently, with the game patches and the game updates, the game's been going a bit downhill for me. My performances haven't been as good. The gameplay feels less consistent. It's a lot harder to get anything done on the game. It's a lot less fun to play. And it's all due to EA sort of nerfing every single attacking thing on the game and overpowering every defensive mechanic on the game. And I'm not talking about defensive as in people defending. I'm talking about the AI side of things. It's always been a bugbear of mine for years now, ever since it's been the Frostbite engine. I've noticed that the AI is really ridiculously overpowered, and I think a lot of people do have the same gripe with the game. So I've got a little bit of a gameplay. My first game of Foot Champs this weekend, sorry. I'm going to put a little bit of a play together of some of the highlights of the game and discuss what happened and why this game is very, very difficult to even enjoy these days. So let's just get straight into it. As I say, it's my first time doing this kind of content. I generally do live streams on TikTok and post little videos. You know, I don't really do more long form content on YouTube, so do bear with me, but we're going to go for it. So this is my first game of Weekend League. I'm going to start by saying I'm a PC player, play on PC. This is the guy I came up against. He's got a relatively average team. It's not the best team. He's got Pina, of course, which everyone uses. 4-1-3-2 formation, 2 CDMs. So quite a defensive formation. First and foremost, let's just have a little look and see how the game goes. So I'm trying to, for the first thing to point out is for some reason I've loaded up the game. I am player 2, if you notice. I've got the blue cursor, not the red cursor. I don't know why, but it's put me as player 2. And at the very start, the guy was kind of a bit all over me. So this is sort of 10 mins in. If you can notice on the clip, I'm trying to go to my team management because I just want to change some settings. And it won't let me do it. This is just a little bugbear. It's not the end of the world, but it's just one of them things. It's a bit frustrating. You see, I'm going to team management. It just sends me right back to that menu, no matter how many times I click it. Very frustrating, but fair enough. We move on. What I was going to do, I was going to try and take off one of my Evos because it's Chouameni. He's only 84 rated. He's my sort of holding player, if you like. And I wanted to sort of... The guy was kind of getting in behind me quite easily. So I wanted to just tweak my gameplay a little bit, see if I could drop my depth down a little bit, because I play on 60 depth. I wanted to try and reduce that a little bit just to see if it helped at the start of the game, because I was starting very slow. That was his first or second shot of the game. I hadn't really got going. It's only 10 minutes in. But anyway, let's watch the game a bit more, shall we? So obviously I'll pass it out. Move the clip on a little bit. So I think this is where I've scored my first goal. Just to show you a little bit of a highlight of the goal. Now this goal, I wanted to put this in there because it looks like a little smooth goal, but it's not. I don't know why I sort of phase through his player. So I'm not going to criticise just his gameplay. I'm going to criticise the gameplay overall. But if you watch it again, let's just go back to it. Watch what happens. So he passes the ball out. I win the ball back. Move it across. Pass it through. And then that. I kind of just glide through his player. I do a little ball roll and kind of glitch through his player. I think, if I'm going to be fair, I've got to be fair on both sides. I shouldn't have won the ball there. I think he should have won the ball off me. I don't think I should have got through there, if we're being totally honest. So I'm just going to load up my sound because I can't hear to make sure the sound does sound okay. It should do, but I'm just going to make sure. Bear with me, guys. It sounds okay. Right. So let's carry on the video then. So there you go, I score my goal, he kicks off, and there we go, 1-0. Right, next little clip I've got here is a little bit of gameplay movement. So I'm winning 1-0. Move it inside. Bit of a strange one that goes through, but it is what it is. Zico does Zico things. Wonderful player in the game. Best player I've used on the game. Nice little goal. I think you'll agree, not too bad. The pass, maybe he could have cut it out, but he didn't. Now it's the next clip. So this is just before half time. Some of these clips aren't quite as dramatic as the other ones, but I wanted to notice how far up my back line is and how far back his back line is, just to have that little point in there. Like, he's brought Van Dijk all the way out. He's followed me all the way back. I'm just going to bring that back a little bit more. So pause it there for a second. Now, if you look, I've just moved the ball forward from my centre back to my midfield, and my back line is just inside the halfway line. That is the theme of my games. This is how I find Weekend League. My back line is there. His back line is sat in front of his box. It's just generally, that is what happens on FIFA for me. Because I'm quite even though my depth isn't that high, 60 is not ridiculous. It's just, reasonable. My backline tends to just sit there. I don't know quite why, but it just does. I deal with it. I think it helps me attack, but it doesn't help me defend because in transition, I just get counted on. But it is what it is. But anyway, let's move the clip on. So I move the ball forwards. It's quite hard to find the right passes because he's got this wall, but he starts following me with Van Dijk. And if you look at his line, look at how everyone else just floods backwards. Like, his Van Dijk is here, and he still has this wall. I've got this one guy in the middle, but if I try and... I've got no way of really passing to him. But anyway, that's just a little thing. It's just a little thing. We'll move it on. I think the whistle just goes here for half time. I just wanted to slightly touch on that. It's not that relevant, but it's part of it. It's part of the problem. Right, half time, just to show you, I still can't go to my team. I still can't select my substitutes. I don't know why. I just can't. I can't go to team management. Anyway, so we start the game. This is the second half. Moving the ball nicely. It's going okay so far. Now this one, tried a little chip shot. Chips are dead. I don't know why I tried it, but it didn't work. So that. It is what it is. And then as soon as I tried that, because I lost the ball in possession here, I think I lose the ball there. It takes him 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass, 4 pass, and he's just inside. Now this guy's done nothing all game. This is perhaps his second, maybe third shot. Perhaps. I'll show you the stats at the end. But that's how easy it was for me to concede, which is a real bugbear of mine. It's like, it's brutal, to be honest. Because I don't get them kind of chances. Because he's got this wall constantly there all the time. So I win the ball back. This bit is what really wound me up. So before you saw I did the chip shot, I've accidentally cut out another clip where I did a finesse shot similar to that one, but it didn't go in. That's why I moved to doing the chip shot. Because my first finesse shot didn't work. I've heard that finesses have been nerfed. But this one is an absolute joke. I mean, finally get over space, move inside. This, how is this? I'm at the penalty spot. I've had people dunking on me from like sort of 20, 25 yards, just first time finessing or, move inside and finesse. But this, I can't score this goal. Why can I not score this goal? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Anyway, moving along. I've had my corner here. Why have I saved this clip? Maybe just try and remember this clip. I think this might be where he scores on me again. And again, it's 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass, 4 pass. I think it is where he scores. No, it's not. It's not where he scores. No, let's just play it along, see what happens. See, his attacks are just fast breaks. Real fast breaks. I know what this is now. So I do a through ball here, get a little bit of space for once, get a through ball, and then I get crazy input delay, does an extra heavy touch for no reason, and then the chance is gone, and it's just like, it's so hard to work a chance. The fact that I've got that chance, and then it's gone because of input delay, and it's just ends my attack. And we try again. Now, I wanted to put that in the highlights because what happens in this clip is I do my attack, and because I've tried finesses, they do nothing, point blank finesses don't work, chip shots don't work, I've had to score an old school sweaty, a little pass to the side to the open guy. It kind of shows how bad a defender he actually is. He's got his wall of AI there, but at the same time, I still just can do that pass. But it's not a good goal. I'm not howling it to say that I'm good. It's just, that's what I've gone back to because I can't rely on EA's mechanics for shooting. Let's carry on the video on. Let's have a little look. So straight after I've scored, let's see what happens here. I think he scores pretty much straight away, which is why I've kept this in here. So I've won the ball back, trying to attack. Can't quite get through, almost squeeze it through, but not quite. Fair enough. Win the ball back. Let's have a little look. Pass there, he was offside, so it wouldn't have worked. But then he goes 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass, 4 pass, and it's a goal. So his second goal of the game requires him to do 4 passes and then he scores. The amount of times I've tried to like pick like through the eye of the needle passes because he's got his wall of AI and I can't break it down. But I'll still show you the stats at the end just so you can get an idea of the gameplay and how it went. But now it's 3-2. Now let's have a little look. I've told you, EA wants to keep these games close. They want to keep it all tight and close because they don't want people like this to quit the game and lose out on revenue of pack selling and things like that. So they're keeping it close, they're keeping it nice. I know what they're doing. They're making it really difficult for me. They're making it nice and easy for him. I should have scored another 2 or 3 goals, I feel, at this point. Now let's have a look at this one. So he's tracking well. This was what really got to me as well. Not the finesse. The finesse was one, but then this is the next one. Pass it inside. Look at this for a first time pass. Like, why is this so bad? And the reason why I want to touch on this is because playstyles, we all know how important playstyles are. But what they've done with this new hidden update the other day, you know, where they went into maintenance for 3 or 4 hours and they've killed finesses. That finesse shot before was an example. I do have another one, but I accidentally deleted it from the clip because I'm not good at this stuff, as you can tell. But yeah, my finesse didn't work from pretty much point blank range. My chip shot didn't work. But so they've nerfed the shooting playstyles. But they still rely so heavily on passing playstyles. Now, Mbappe is the one who does the pass, I feel. I think so. Yeah, Mbappe. He's not a bad passer. I can't remember exactly what his stats are, but, you know, Mbappe's an elite card, isn't he? And that pass is not a difficult pass, is it? Look at it. Let's go back a little tiny bit. I've gone back too far, but let it just play through and I'll pause it for you. So I pass inside to the guy in space here. Now, like, he's clearly onside because his man's there, My guy is clearly onside. Very simple pass, very simple. And look at how bad the pass is. It's so bad. And it's just because he doesn't have incisive. He has to have incisive, otherwise you can't get that pass. Now that's a big, big problem with the game. Because a guy like Mbappe, as good as Mbappe is, he doesn't have incisive. Unless he's running in behind, which you can't run in behind because they're all parking the bus. You have to be tight and intricate. And the tight and intricate play style you can't do with a card like Mbappe. As good as Mbappe is, he can't pass the ball. So it just makes that card, even Mbappe, because everyone's parking the bus, Mbappe is useless unless you're in a set scenario. And that's why this game is bad. Anyway, we'll play the game on a little bit more. I think this video is pretty much done now, but just so you guys can get an idea. So the rest of this game, I was really annoyed at this point. This is my first weekend league. Oh, yeah, sorry, let's go back to that little bit as well. So Mbappe can't do that pass. But if you look at this little bit here, he's done a through ball to, I think that's his Pina there. There's a through ball to Pina. He can now do a 360 no-scope pass to feet. So my Mbappe can't do a simple through ball to a guy completely open. But his Pina can do a 360 no-scope pass. Like, what is this pass? What on earth is this pass? Look at it. He's facing, like, to the throw-in. And he just spins on a sixpence. And yeah, makes a chance out of it. He didn't score from the chance, but still, really, really annoying. So anyway, just to have a little show of the stats at the end of the game. It was a 3-2 game. It sounds like it was a really close game, but it wasn't. It was not a close game. He had 4 shots all game. His XG is 1.8. Mine is 4.4. I've had 11 shots. I don't just shoot. I don't just dump in finesses from 30 yards like these people do. I like to play attacking, fun football. Every metric of this game, you can see more passes, more expected goals, more shots. You saw in the highlights how high up my backline is compared to how deep his backline is. And I could have easily lost this game. The only reason why I didn't lose this game, for the last 10 minutes, I literally just sort of held the ball and just moved it a bit because I know that EA was keeping it close, keeping him in it, keeping him ringed in, you know, keeping it as tight as they can. It should have been about 6 or 7 goals for me. And for him to score 2... Each goal was just created with pass, goal, pass, goal, on the break, on the counter. So EA have made this game so boring to play. They've nerfed every single attacking element. They've buffed every single defensive element. And people like this, I'm going to say it, guys, he is a shitter. He's a shit player. He was rubbish. I'm not trying to, like, pick on him, but his play style, his idea of how he plays the game, just sitting deep, hoping for a counter, hoping for a lucky, sweaty counter. That's all he did all game long. And he could have won the game. And it's just, that's my first game of Weekend League. And it just left me not wanting to play any more Weekend League. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. It's stressful. It gives you like weird anxiety to play the game. It's not nice. So I just wanted to post my first video on this. I've seen a lot of content creators post their videos on it. You know, someone that I do follow a lot is Run the Foot Market, and I've watched his gameplay. He's a lot better than I am at this game. He went down from 15 wins on his usual. He gets, 14, 15 wins most weekend leagues. He's gone down to 11 wins. I'm here getting sort of 11, 12 wins. Last weekend league I went down to 9 wins, so my form's dropped off. And it's because people who want to play attacking fun football are being punished, and people who just play this sweaty part the bus meta. This guy, I can't criticize him too much because he still did on the ball defending, but a lot of people don't even do that. They just hold R1, run back with their striker or their cam, and just let the AI do all the work. I don't know why EA would want I don't know why EA would want a game like this. I don't know why they want to make it boring, make everyone play the same, make everyone have to have the same players. Like, Mbappe's become unusable because he doesn't have passing play styles, whereas Pina has incisive, I believe, and a couple of other play styles as well. I don't know exactly. I'm not as deep in it as those guys are. It's their job. I don't, this is not my job. This is what I do for fun, but it's not fun. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to make a little rant video. I do generally tend to stream on TikTok, do my weekend league games there, as I say. So I've got evidence that I am sort of a 12-win player. That's not the best record in the world, I know, but it's not the worst. I'm not bad at the game, but I'm now performing worse because of these stupid mechanics that EA want to buff and these other mechanics that EA want to nerf. Like, why do they want to? Like those goals you saw, those 2 goals, they are carbon copies of pretty much the majority of goals I will concede this weekend league if I bother to do it. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get why that's the game and why that has to be the game. Every year after Team of the Year, I generally stop playing because the game just falls off for me. It's like EA don't give a shit about the game anymore, so they just stop making it fun. They make it crap. I feel like I have a few theories, to be honest. I will go through them theories. They might not be right. They're probably pie in the sky theories, but my theories are basically after Team of the Year, they worry about the drop off. So what they do is they nerf it more and more to make it more easy to play for shit people at the game. So the shitters who always struggle at the game at the start feel like they're improving, but they're not. EA's just accommodating the game for them to keep them hooked, because after Team of the Year, generally it falls off anyway. And my other theory is sort of in line with that. So basically, they want people to stay on the game, so people keep buying packs as well, obviously, and engage with the game in that side of things. So if people are going to drop off after Team of the Year because the promos afterwards are kind of weak, like this current promo, if it wasn't for the Evo side of it, this promo is kind of dead. So they want people like this Drago, who's clearly not very good. You can see by his playstyle, by his stats, by his performance, he's not very good at the game, but he'll keep playing it because he'll get rewarded for playing like that. He'll get wins despite being kind of battered all game, and it'll keep him invested, keep him buying packs. And that's what EA, obviously, they're a business, they're going to care about packs, so that's how it works. But yeah, what else did I want to say? There's a few points I wanted to make, but this is my first time doing something like this, so as I say, it's a little bit daunting, so do bear with me, guys. But I just wanted to sort of highlight that and underline that side of the game. The fact that the game now, month after month, they nerf the AI. Like, it was so fun at the start of this FIFA 26, FC26. The start, I really, really enjoyed it. And you could say it was due to people having more balanced teams and not knowing the mechanics and the meta, but it's not. It's because EA take away certain aspects of the game, like the dribbling. The dribbling's fell off. It's far less responsive. Even though the cards have got better, which is weird. You'd think the cards would get better, so the responsiveness of the dribbling would be even higher, but it's not. And then they enhance the defending so much. And they put in the patch notes that they've decreased defending AI and things like that, but they don't do it anywhere near enough. They need to, like, massively reduce AI defending. It needs to be gone from the game to keep this game fun. I don't care if, like, people, that's the wrong way to say it. I shouldn't say I don't care, but I don't value EA's point that they need to keep people engaged that are shit at the game to keep them playing. so they have to put these mechanics in to keep them competitive, if that makes sense. EA shouldn't defend for them. If they can't defend, they need to learn how to defend. It's that simple. Like, my back line is sat just behind the halfway line for the majority of the game, and this guy's back line is sat just in front of his goalkeeper for the majority of the game. Like, why is that? I am trying to be attacking and creative. He's trying to be AI reliant, and he could have won the game, and that's what's left me salty, if you want. I'm not salty. I won the game at the end of the day. I'm not salty. I'm just a bit miffed at how the game feels. It's not the guy. The guy's shit. He has to do what he has to do. But EA shouldn't benefit that. EA should try and find a way to benefit every playstyle and make the game fun, because people will play different. If I was worse than someone else, I might tweak my tactics to make myself a bit more reserved and a bit more contained. But I wouldn't just park the bus from minute 1 to minute 90 and pray spamming through balls works, because for one, I wouldn't be having fun. I wouldn't want to run around chasing someone all game. And for two, it's low football IQ, isn't it? It's boring. You don't buy FIFA to play like prime Stoke. You buy FIFA to try and emulate what you see as good football. I'm sure people see good football as, like, for me it'd be the Klopp Liverpool team is very attacking, very exciting, or the Pep team, or Barcelona, or the old Arsenal team, or Brazil, or the good teams. That's why you buy FIFA, to try and emulate what you see and what you enjoy in football. You don't buy FIFA to go, right, I'm going to park the bus, I'm going to let the AI do all the defending for me, I'm going to have 38 possession, 39% possession. It's like, how is this guy having fun playing like that? And it's not like he tried to see if he could be as good as me, realised he couldn't, and went to that. He was like that from minute one. Minute one. And that's what everyone does. Minute one, park the bus, spam through balls, spin to win with Pina, these crazy animations that they can do with them, and it's just shit, guys. It's just shit. Honestly, it's just rubbish. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I'm going to leave it there for now, because I'm just kind of entered ramble territory. But I just wanted to go over them, show you some highlights, show you some clips. I know it's just one game and it's not a great sample size, but honestly, after this game, it was very input delayed. It was hard to play. It wasn't fun. I couldn't do anything in the menus to change things. And it just left me... I've not played for a few days. Sorry, I didn't even recap on that bit. I used to play every day, but I've not played for a few days because I needed a breather from last weekend league, because last weekend league I went down to 9 wins and it was horrible. It was horrible to play. It was just that, but 15 times, 15 of that. But yeah, anyway, guys, I just wanted to put my thoughts out there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you've enjoyed this gameplay, or you found the same as me and the same of many other creators, that it's become really, really boring, really slow, really unresponsive. And yeah, just give me your thoughts, guys. I'm happy to hear them, happy to see what you've got to say. Thanks for